Hello, 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 everybody. I'll be getting started shortly. Just a minute. So buckle your popcorn, grab your belts, sit on the edge of your seat because that's all you'll be needing tonight. Alright? Get comfortable. Take care of yourself. Don't look behind you. All right, hello. Hello. Welcome. Good to see you. How you doing, everybody? Happy Thursday. We're almost there. For those of us who work the Monday through Friday thing and are somewhere near Eastern Standard Time, we have only one more workday to get through before our weekend. So hold strong. All right. Let me see who's here today. Haruru Kenshi, starting us off. An hour before the stream started. Hello, Haruru. What do you do while you sit in here and wait? Someday we're gonna have to make an updated version of the Uwu Cats command. All the lore on that is so outdated. Let's see. Stream Elements announcing the title of my stream wrong made me have to go double check myself, but no, it was updated. Stream Elements was just stupid. Welcome, Floofers. Floofer says Pio gave Stream Elements some alcohol. Hold on. I had to cough it out. You know, recently, everybody, I heard from a friend that the Chinese word, or a Chinese word, for having gunk in your throat, kind of gunk you have like after you eat something greasy or whatnot. I don't know what we'd call it in America. Phlegm? Maybe not. That's more associated with sick. But anyway, I've heard that the word is ham, or roughly ham, whatever. I don't speak it. I would like to, but I don't yet. And me, loving to butcher pronunciations just to trigger people a little bit and throw the American hard in there. I'm just always thinking now, whenever I have this cough or something stuck in my throat after I eat, I just can't seem to get it to go away, that I have ham in my throat. Which doesn't make any sense because I'm a vegetarian, but you know what, everybody? I have ham in my throat right now, so I apologize if I need to stop to cough a little bit. Anyway. Welcome, some guy. How you doing? We got a name change today, do we? Nice to see you, though. I guess that's gotta be a long time coming, huh? Hold on, I messed up. I messed up where I am in the chat. There we go. Caught back up. Nid, welcome, good to see you. I'm not healing any of you, I'm using Vercure on myself. Well, how come, Nid? I don't feel like anybody said anything wrong today. Leo, welcome, good to see you. How you doing today? We're gonna be playing some Lies of P. You saw my blue screen drawing? I take it I did. Daddy. Oh, and maybe you're talking to Nid, I see. Kestrelia. Welcome. How you doing this Thursday? I hope everybody's been surviving the week all right. Joker, AO, 420 channel points. Nice. Come back when it's 420,000, Joker. Please? I don't have 420,000 channel points anywhere, I don't think. Well, actually, hold on, let me check myself. Potastic P. Okay, never mind. Potastic P, I've got 671,000 channel points. Okay, so I do have it. And Jose Oak, I would have about 800,000, but I have very greedily and irresponsibly gambled them away on predictions so many times that I only have 300,000. And on Peony Astera, I have about 200,000 channel points, and I only met Pio about a year ago, so I watch too much Twitch. I think that's what it comes down to. I'm on Twitch too often. You got 1.2 million at Genie's Haruru. That's not too surprising. That's probably where I'd be at if I was there as frequently as I used to be, but I haven't really been to Genie's for a while. Usually it's because I'm either streaming or hanging out with Froggy at the time that Genie is streaming. Let's see. Oh no, I looked behind me. There's nothing there. I'm sorry, Joker. You have looked into the reality of life, that there is nobody by our side, and we are alone. I warned you not to look. It's the true horror. Cookie Sanity, hello, how are you doing today? It's good to see you. Ura says, I eat breakfast and watch Genie. Yes, she do be live. Rambo, welcome, how you doing? The P Lies Day, yep, Lies of Pio, Life of Pi, Pies of Lee. Leo says, I'm doing well, how are you? I'm surviving. I'm doing okay. I didn't complain to you all. I think I just PSA'd you all on Tuesday about how my brain has been mad lately. Mad and sad, or mad and making me sad. It likes to pretend it's a different entity and smack me for not being productive enough. But I think it's been generally trending toward the positive over the week, which is good. Your highest is over 1 million, Rambo. Is that also Potastic P? Oh no, you say Potastic P is 756. Curious who your highest is then. Lufer says, going existential, are we? Well, tried to protect you from it. I did say don't look behind you. It says the voices in my head have my back, though. I'm only inclined to commit crimes occasionally. Do they, though? Do they? How can the voices in your head have your back? Wouldn't that be more the territory of the voices in your back? But you just can't hear those as well. Leo says, surviving's a good place to start, and upward trending is even better. Yeah! I had different plans this week. I wasn't even gonna play a single familiar game this week, guys, but I had to push them off. Because on Sunday I canceled. Last Sunday I canceled because I wasn't feeling well and I know when to take care of myself. Don't worry, I do. So we had what was supposed to be on Sunday, the Minecraft check-in on Tuesday, and now I've got the itch for Lies of P. Last time we played it, we went up against the Black Rabbit Brotherhood Part 2, and I got real close to beating them, like really, really close on my last attempt, and I wanted to keep playing, but it was late. So we're gonna be going back in and getting our butts beat probably, because it's a tough boss, and even though I was close last time, it's like a week ago at this point. So we gotta relearn it. But I want to fight him. And I also sense that I'm getting fairly close to the end of the game, so I want to keep that going. You back, went to visit Vaughn? Guy? You know, everybody, I'm just gonna say, not just for me, and not to yell at any of you because I haven't set this in stone before. I'm not even sure I said it. But because we've now had like 2 or 3 different streamers mentioned as currently being live, it's just probably better Twitch etiquette most of the time to not talk about going to go see somebody else who is currently live. I love Vaughn. I love Jeannie. I don't know who Lisa is, Rambo. But impressive that you have 1.3 million in Lisas. I should probably find out who that is. But it's just sort of a better Twitch thing in general. Rambo says, I'd probably have more points here, but I spend channel points here every time I come with the demoting daddy. You know, I do try to make there be good things to spend channel points on. That was one of my resolutions, actually, for 2023? I'm forgetting my years. Yeah, 2023. Jane! Hello, welcome. It's good to see you. How you been doing? I saw you streaming the other day. I lurked a little bit. How you doing, Jane? What was I saying? Oh yeah, one of my resolutions for 2023 was to get better channel point things. Because a lot of you guys had a lot of points and there wasn't a lot of good stuff. So, yeah, and the hood redeem and a lot of our nice sound redeems and etc. were all 2023. I'm trying to remember if 1 Minute ASMR was 2023. I think it was. I think that got redeemed or added about the same time. So we got a lot of cool ones. Oh yeah, Annoying Squiddy Cat too. But I also want to expand on that even further, and yes, that's on my to-do list to check out Haruru. I've been very busy lately, as per usual, especially with the brain yelling at me. I don't know if anybody ever truly believes me when I say it, but just about every second of my day is like scheduled for something all the time. A lot of it is personal schedule, so I can get rid of things or move them around if I need to. It's just then I give myself a hard time for not being productive on those things because I'm a bit of a workaholic. So I sometimes need to wait until the little like section comes along where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna use this time for advancing research on XYZ topic for stream. And then a bunch of things happens all at once on those things, etc. Some of the stuff I've got in play right now is working toward our 1K celebration, which we still haven't had because some of the timelines are relying on other people, but I'm getting good parts of it together. I think we'll have it soon. Probably gonna bring in the punishment wheel for that one because I've got some good items on there. But some of the things on the suggestion page on the Discord, I look at all of them. And the ones that I haven't gotten to yet are on a to-do list to look at. Congrats on the 1K, by the way. Thank you, Chain. I'm really happy about it. It was something that was on my brain for like 3 years. And to be completely honest, and this is to call out some of you who have been here for a long time in a good way, all right? I'm looking at you, Rambo. I'm looking at you, Haruru. I don't know if we got Azrael Dude or Matreus lurking. I know there's a lot more people who lurk than talk. So you know who you are too. Chain, you came about around this time period too. This is all good call out because what I'm trying to say is and I was talking to a friend about this recently, I had to kind of rebuild my core audience, you know? I started streaming 3.5 years ago as a camera streamer, and I was a cam streamer for the most part for my entire first year, and then part-time my entire second year, with the other part being PNG tuber. Buddha, hello. And I didn't really I didn't become a VTuber at all until like toward the end of the second year. I brought in my first model that I I made myself, the Owl House based one. It was a flatter model, a lot more like brownish colors and things like that. And then year 3, 2023, was when we brought in this one. So I debated some people. I am aware that a large portion of my starting audience did not even follow VTubers. They weren't interested in VTubers. Some of them didn't know who VTubers were. So by eventually becoming full VTuber myself, I did debate some of my audience. It wasn't intentional. I didn't know where my journey would take me. I didn't know I'd get attached to this world. And a lot of people left. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen people who have been following for over 1,000 days. A surprising number of people who've been following for over 1,000 days. That's almost 3 years. Just leave. Who I haven't seen in a long time, just leave. The follow goes away, and it's fine. People do that. But some of you guys who joined me like right toward the beginning, who knew me when I was a cam streamer, followed me back in those days, might have not even been interested in the VTuber thing back then. You stuck with me, and I really appreciate it. So that's the call out. That's the positive call out I wanted to give you guys. You know who you are. And for anybody who's like building up, like who's found me when I was a VTuber, it means a lot. Because it's a struggle going from cam to VTuber. Not like a Twitch struggle, a little bit, because it does affect momentum, but it's a mental struggle too, because it's like, are people gonna like me this way? Like, can I do the cool a 2D technology thing? Can I be this person, having been a cam streamer before, without like wiping out all of my clips and all that, and have people continue to join me? Like, it's scary. It's a scary thing. So I really appreciate your support. And for those newer people, like I said, anybody who's followed me since I've been a VTuber, thank you. Thank you for letting me know that you also like me as a VTuber, because that's the other thing. Some people who stayed might have just been staying because they knew me as a cam streamer and liked me then. The people who are following since I became a VTuber are following based on me being a VTuber, so that's validating as well. So it's really just a thank you all around. I don't know why I'm being mushy. I don't know how we got here. And I'm missing a lot of what you guys are saying, so I'm gonna scroll back up and read it. But it's been lovely. And our momentum this year, in 2023, we went from like 600 and something followers, like 650-ish, to over 1,000. Or to over 1,000, I guess, in January this year. So it was just over that period. And I only really got into heavy streaming like March or April in 2023 is when we published our regular schedule. So I'm gonna stop gushing right now. I'm sure some of you enjoy it. I'm gonna stop gushing. But I just wanted to say thank you. Let me go catch up with chat. Let's see. Chain's doing good. I'm glad. Rambo says I'm close to 69,000 points. You're gonna have to screenshot that when you get there, Rambo. We get the head patch. Thank you. Hunter says, I get that. I'm a big schedule person myself, like having a plan or goal. Yeah, I schedule too much. I'm definitely a workaholic. I wouldn't suggest doing it as much as I do, but it's sort of where I live. I won't rant about it until I catch up, though. Rambo says, did you increase the price of Nya, or am I seeing things? I didn't change anything. Chain says, congrats on 1K. Oh, I did read that. You worked so hard. Thank you. You guys did do stuff. You supported me. Rambo and Haruru swearing you didn't. Chain remembers the PNG phase. Yeah. PNG phase by Poto Shia. You remember the cam days, Rambo? Of course. I got Rambo's follow age at 2 years, 10 months, 22 days, 18 hours. Joker at the 2 months, 17 days, 21 hours. Still a baby? Well, you're very welcome, baby, here, Joker. I appreciate you. Met you first on Kess's channel, I think. Floofers for 4 months, 20 days, 20 hours, the 2020. It's getting there. Hunter 2 months, 11 days, 20 hours. Nice. You remember being Bebe Rambo? Yeah. Chain says, there's a phrase, nobody will love you forever, but somebody will always love you. In a content creation sense. Nobody will love you forever, but somebody will always love you. Yeah, that's very true. I think so. I agree with that. Maybe you'll get a rare person who will love you forever. Maybe. Hunter says around what I assumed. You'll always be enough, Ricky, says Nid. Thank you, Nid. I'm always trying to be more, too. I've got so many ambitious plans. Buddha says, sometimes life goes into a way. I stopped going on Twitch for like almost 2 years, only recently started coming back. Yeah, it's been nice seeing you around. Here on Froggy's channel. I think I saw you show up on Jose's as well. Floofer says, oh, I remember I unfollowed to get you back to 969. Yeah, some people have wrecked their follow age over time. Haruru hasn't. Look at that. 3 years, 3 months, 25 days, 4 hours. That's pretty close. Like, I've been... How long have I been going? July 2020, I think? So in July of this year, it will be 4 years. So that's a pretty good chunk, Haruru. You're probably like 3-4 months short of the maximum amount of time. But really, I've only been a VTuber with a proper schedule for like a year. Maybe a year and a half. But not, the proper schedule wasn't a year and a half, though. I've only been a VTuber for like a year. Leo says, doesn't matter if the avatar is flesh or V. Ricky is Ricky, and that is enough. Oh no, you're gonna trigger Pio. I see Pio just arrived. Hello, Pio. How you doing? I appreciate that, Leo. Leo is Leo, too. Watch time 0 seconds for everybody, huh? Guess that watch time command is really accurate. What gushing? I'm just gushing all over the place, L. You missed it, but you are one of the long-termers. L, do your follow age, all right? Hit that follow age. I want to see the command for you. Froggy, hello, how you doing? Good to see you. L says, don't think a heart should be gushing. I'd need to call a doctor. Yeah, well, I wanted to pull a end of Death Note scene. Follow age on Froggy, 3 years, 7 days, 15 hours. That means that Haruru has been following me for longer than you, Froggy. I gotta date Haruru now, I'm sorry. Hunter says, I feel happy knowing you recognize me. Vaughn didn't. Even with the some guy thing, Hunter? Of course I recognize you. Even when people come in with like a changed name, it doesn't take long for me to realize who they are. Sometimes on my follow list though, that's hard. Because knowing VTubers and streaming for so long, sometimes you follow a ton of people and then they'll rebrand suddenly, sometimes multiple times because they're figuring out themselves. That's okay. But suddenly I'll see on my follow age somebody with a profile picture and a name that is completely foreign to me. And I'm like, who the heck is that? And I gotta like relearn. Pio with the 0 seconds watch time, a true fan. Buddha, 3 years, 6 months, 12 days, 8 hours, not bad. Froggy with the yapping. Can we get some yappings and perhaps buggins in chat? L with the 2 years, 5 months, 23 days, 13 hours. I don't know if that was because of your name change, L. Or if you pulled one of those, like, unfollow to get me back to a number and refollow things, but I know you've been following me longer than that. Watch time command is definitely broken, yeah. Toesman, how you doing? Toesman here for Oh wow, it's been 10 months, Toastman? That feels like a long time. It's nice to see you. 0 seconds watching, yep. There's the bugging and yapping. We got a plink in there too. Appreciate that, Leo. It says, yeah, I remember when I tuned back into a VTuber I've been following for a while, and she at some point went from a vampire to an octopus. Yeah, that can happen. My 3.0 might have some slight differences too. You never know. I got one in the making. Elle has another account. Yeah. Tusman says, yes, 10 months. Time sure flies. I'm pretty good. Got some good news at work. Ooh, nice. I got some things going work-wise, but I'm not going to talk about them until something actually comes to fruition. Then I'll share with you guys. You're going to shower, be right back. All right, Leo, we're probably going to start the game shortly. But of course, if there's any part of the game you really wanted to see, the VOD's still going to be there. We got to fight the Black Rabbit Brotherhood Part 2. There's yapping. I like yapping. Bugging, though, I'm pretty fond of bugging. Look at this. I like bugging. It says, once dinner's done, I'll head back to reforging your moon sword. I appreciate it. Good timing, because I was gonna equip it soon. So I'll wait for the new one. I should add Bert as well, but I don't think we're gonna do that. Well, actually, let me do it right now. It's not gonna show up for me. Let me add Bert. All right, let's see. Come on, 7TV, load for me. Load up for me. All right, Bert has been added. It's gonna entirely depend on people's own, like, 7TV extensions and how fast they want to load. And it's not gonna show up on the stream unless I were to have stopped the entirety of OBS and loaded it back on. But, there we go. It could show up in your chat though if you've got the 7TV extension. Should be uppercase B, I think. Tobin's be Fua Fua, how be Joker. Wish I didn't read that. L glitch, more like L the genius. Better idea, watch in the shower. Oh boy. I don't know. Some people I know do take their phones into the shower. Arutoki, thank you for the follow. Welcome. They either like just try to keep it outside the water or they put it in like a Ziploc bag. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm a little older. But I'm like, I can't imagine being so attached to my phone that I need to pull it in the shower with me. I'll just take a few minutes to shower. How you doing, Arutoki? I appreciate the follow. I don't know if you're here because you saw my beautiful face or if you're here because you wanted to watch some Lies of P, because I know we're sitting in the category. We're gonna get to the game in just a second. Hey Kaku, how you doing? Good to see you. The sniffers. Do I need to get like... No, I shouldn't. I shouldn't enable you. I was gonna say, do I need to get like a sniff sound redemption for when you come in and throw the sniffers down? No, I shouldn't. Toesman, no. I shouldn't. It says, I leave mine on the back of the toilet with the lid closed so I can listen if I'm really inclined to. Yeah, playing some music while you shower. That's something. Do it? I'm sorry I said anything. I see the grins coming in now. We don't even do feet on this channel, okay? But I do have them. I do have them. Not everybody knows. I don't always show off my whole model. But there are feet. It's, this is all you're gonna get, though. I mean, maybe this is more of like an ankle tease, huh? We got any old old-timey Victorians in chat. Am I gonna make you swoon by showing off my ankles? Okay, that's too many sniffers. I'm turning back around. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. There we go. Look at this. Look at. I got a body. You like my body? Who likes my body? I do have a full model. Gotta look at the beauty of it sometimes. I like it. It's colorful. I'm really having a hard time parting with this outfit. Not that this outfit will go away forever, but like on my next model, my 3.0, I want to switch up the outfit a little bit, but this one's so nice. I like this one. All right. And also, if I get you guys a nice zoom in here, just zoom in real close so you can see properly. I've got a Tamagotchi! Tamagotchi! Look at that. It's got its own jiggle physics and everything. You admire Takemi's work on mine so much. Yeah, I do too. Look at that Tamagotchi. I like it. And we can play with it. I do have, like, I've had them in a while. It's a little embarrassing to talk about for people who have been here for a long time and remember me talking about it, but I do have plans with the Tamagotchi to integrate them with the stream more. So you guys will be able to do things like feed the Tamagotchi with channel points. You know, you can use some channel points. A little Tamagotchi will pop up in like the corner and have the little feeding animation like from a proper Tamagotchi, and various other things like that. I want to incorporate that stuff. So right now it just lives on my belt and I play with it sometimes, but daddy. Over time we'll get who demote me, daddy? Kaku. Thank you, I suppose. Bella, how you doing? Good to see you. Yeah. Looking respectfully, guys. Yes, look respectfully, please. You remember your Tamagotchi got grounded from it? Yeah, some of them, they were rough. Sometimes they'd keep you up at night. Nowadays you can usually shut them off, but some of them, like, you couldn't. It'd just be like, I'm hungry. And you're like, I'm like 9, I'm not ready for a child. And it's like, you have one. Feed me. Oh, the good old days. I had a little Yoda toy. It was like a talking Yoda toy, plastic guy. It was weird. Five Nights at Freddy's style stuff, guys. It had this plastic face over an animatronic head underneath. Like, if you stuck your finger into the eye part of the plastic face, it was really just like stretched over the animatronic. So like, if you wanted to, you could have just pulled the plastic off this thing, like torn it off and have a little animatronic Yoda face underneath. I didn't. I respected him, but we kept him around for so long. And we kept making him say things, and he'd do a little bit of movement too, that eventually his battery started to die, but he didn't have any way to replace that battery. It was just sort of a one-time thing. And as his battery started to die, he got to some horrific state where he was short-circuiting, and he did not wait for you to press his buttons in order to talk. The battery was just going nuts and messing things up, so he'd talk on his own sometimes. And the battery would drain more and more and more, and his voice lines would become more and more garbled. In the middle of the night from the toy box, you would hear a garbled, barely recognizable Yoda line. And you're like, it's okay, Yoda. I'll use the Force. And then one day, he just jammed up. Battery jammed up. It was dying. His buttons were dead. And he was doing one voice line, but he was not completing the voice line. He was stuck glitched on a single voice line. And he was just going constantly, non-stop. in a garbled, mechanical way, with his weird Five Nights at Freddy's face twitching around. And, yeah, we got rid of him. So he's probably finding his way back from some junkyard out there. Who knows where. Slowly crawling his way back across the ground. Very slowly, but always heading in directly the direction that I am. Never stopping. No matter where I move to, he just turns and slowly gets closer to where I am, and one day, that old Yoda with his worn-off plastic face will dig his way under my door, and the last things I ever hear will be But that's not tonight. Tonight we're gonna be playing some Lies of P. Let's see what you guys have been saying. Elle says, I never had one, though it was a fancy American thing that we can't buy. Tamagotchi was American? I mean, I guess. It got popular here. Japanese, though. Aru says, that's super unique. We had those like 15 years ago or something. Yeah, it's a throwback at this point. Although they still make them. Just last year, or maybe a year and a half ago, they made a Kingdom Hearts series of like mini Tamagotchis. I bought one. That's relatively new. Came after Kingdom Hearts 3. It says, I took mine to school and got in trouble. Oh. To play the Tamagotchi horror game, or any of them. No, I have not. I have not. It says, only played with it during recess, damn private school. I mean, even public school would give you a hard time for that, I'm sure. Joker says, I once saw a talking Pikachu figure, swear, no lie, it was supposed to say its name. Instead it would say... PFU, huh? Joker says, oh gosh, my nightmare was dying batteries with Furbies. Yeah, I forget if we ever had a Furby, but I know they had that tendency as well. Throw me away, you did. Please no. Elle says, I don't know if it was American. I was an impressionable child who assumed every expensive thing was American. I mean, that's kind of fair. we were like probably the biggest on consumerism. Still probably are. Although Japan has always been very like consumer driven as well. A lot of Japan's consumer driven stuff is also to Americans. Haru says, we had Tamagotchis. I had a Digimon one. You probably didn't just find one. Elle says, how did I forget to type American when I had that in my brain when I was typing it? Well, I guess that just goes to show you how much you conflate American and expensive. It's understandable. Let's kill our lo-fi. We have talked. We have had time. We have to go into Lies of P. I need to give myself a few hours on this tonight. Make some good progress. We're approaching the end game. I highly, highly doubt we're finishing it tonight. What happened to my background? Well, hold on. Oh, I know. Okay. 1 second.